What's up? My name's Devin, also go by Infinite or Prod by Infinite, and today I'm gonna tell y'all how I made the loop for Tinashe's single to last project, I Can See the Future.
Hey, go ahead, Infinite.
So we're gonna start off with the first instrument that I used when I made this loop. So I got the SRX electric piano VST and I pulled up the hard EP1 preset. And then I just made these two chords right here and I added a couple extra notes just to make a little bit of rhythm. Now here's what it sounds like by itself. Now let me tell y'all how I made this chord right here. So if you really want to break it down, this is just a regular triad with two extra notes on top. So this is how the normal triad would sound, but then you just add one note right here on top, and then you add that little note right here, just makes it a little bit more distinguished. And then for the notes right here at the end, I didn't really put too much thought into them. I just put them there just so the chords had a little bit more movement, everything have a little bit more bounce, you feel me? And then y'all already know I did my favorite trick. I copied everything over, pitched it down 1 2 3 4 5 6 700 cents, and then that's how I got the second half for the loop. Then I took those same exact chords and I put it over into this instance of Zenology Pro. This is the shine pad. It's actually the first sound that pops up when you pull up the VST. So I mean, call it fate. It might just be, it was just meant to be, you know what I mean? And then here's what the pad sounds like by itself. You know what I mean? Just like a slow building pad, just kind of creates more atmosphere and makes everything a little bit more wide and full when you layer it with the piano. And then after that, I felt like I had a really solid foundation. So I ended up just throwing like little ear candy here and there to make it a little bit more spicy. So I went into SRX Strings by Roland and I got the Epic Strings preset and I did a little string run. And then like I said, layers and ear candy at this point because we already have a solid foundation for a loop. So I went into Triton, I got the analog strings 1 and 2, and I did this. This is like one of my favorite tricks. I don't really see people doing this, so I mean, it might just be an infinite thing, you feel me? So instead of just having one note right there for the string and having it sound like this, I put another note stacked right on top of it where the notes are adjacent, and it just gives everything a more creepy and like scary tone. And then last but not least, I went into Arcade, got the running preset, and I laid down these vocals right here. And here's a great note when you're making melodies that have like a lot of moving parts to them. Sometimes it's really cool when you have them lead off into each other. So as you can see, the strings go off, then the vocal goes off, and then the string run goes off, and it kind of all works together. It's like when you play in Street Fighter, you get a little combo like the little pop pop pop. Bing! You know what I mean? Now let's play all the ear candy together so you can see how they kind of play off of each other. Now before I end off the video, I want to tell y'all how I got this loop placed. So this loop is actually in my Slap City Volume 3 loop kit that I put on YouTube, BeatStars, and I promoted on social media. Now let me tell you why it's so important to do things like this. Now one of the key things to getting placements is to get a product that's really dope and then getting as many people to see it as possible, and then things will start falling into place for you. So for instance, with this loop right here and how it got placed onto the album, I put it on YouTube, someone found it on YouTube, used it, got it placed with Tinashe. Simple as that, you feel me? So with that being said, put your stuff out there and don't be afraid to like let other people see your work, man. You never know what's gonna come from it, and you never know what type of opportunities can come to you. So with that being said, that's gonna conclude the video. My name is Devin, also go by Infinite, Powered by Infinite, and peace out.